Guys, welcome to our session of Telling It As It Is, and today we have our very amazing guest. I'm going to be the host, CHUANYA, and
my name is Maureen.
I'm Aurelia.
Magara here. Make sure you subscribe, comment and share.
now I know you used to some of these faces that you sing here, but today we have our amazing friends. They have bad laughters, but I hope you but I hope you don't mind them. And now today we're going to discuss about some of the things that are trending in the society, like why kienyeji girlfriends. You see, on the social media people tend to come up with this idea that these days wanapenda makienyeji sana kushinda baby girl.
Don't say kienyeji first. Mbona mnawaita kienyeji? Hakuna kitu kaa kienyeji. All of us are kienyeji. Una get?
No. Kuna
baby girl. Ni kienyeji. Baby girl bullshit gani?
No, what's the definition of kienyeji?
Hey.
Now everybody has their own definition of kienyeji. You
What's
see?
your definition?
Mine or the people out there. Mine.
People out there and yours.
My definition of kienyeji is a woman who is responsible, who is independent, and who knows what they are doing.
Isn't that the direct opposite?
She doesn't coincide with you, that's why she's
Na bado akona ushago kidogo.
Ushago. What in ushago?
Akona ushamba kidogo.
Me, I actually see you people mnasemanga kienyeji. Actually hata mjui nini mnasema.
What is kienyeji in your perspective?
In my perspective. As in, acha nikwambie, in this generation ya sahi, if a girl is doing all things well, na get, anapika vizuri, anaenda mtoni. So these city girls wanatend kuona udem ni kama hafai kwa hii society, is just bad. Una get?
Sasa how city girl ni baby girl.
Sawa wanajiona hivyo, lakini hata at some point unajua watu wanatokanga tu ushago akikuja tao. Na actually hata hiyo tao si yao maybe.
Na unafikiria mtu akitoka tao atoke ushago kuje home, anakuwa improved kienyeji ama anakuwa baby girl ama what is
akitoka
akitoka ushago from the village akuje tao
kama mimi hivi.
Sasa wewe ni improved kienyeji
Pro Max.
Now I don't know, Maureen, what do you have to tell us about that one?
Okay, to be honest, I really don't get why the society defines people.
Sauti kochini.
I really don't understand why the society defines people based on where they come from. Okay, fine. Everyone has somewhere they come from at the end of the day. However, does it mean that kienyeji anafanya more things than the city girl?
Yes.
Because a city girl is an definition of an independent lady.
A baby girl.
Yes, which is what men don't want, because they feel as if the lady won't be as submissive. The lady has figured out her own shit, so basically they don't want that. They want someone who they can control, which is the basic definition. The basic definition of kienyeji. Ametoka ushago, so unaweza mwambia
pika babe,
pika nifulie.
Fua.
No, unajua
sasa for me kienyeji is just the best. Una get? At least utafute kienyeji Pro Max like me.
Najua unajitetea Aurelia, unajitetea.
Before we get into like this lady is telling us like what should we prefer, like is it kienyeji or these other mlisema tu
baby girl
ama the improved kienyeji. Improved kienyeji, those who have come from the village now they to town and wako civilized
and giving us standards that are not there,
but at least
this is kind of personal.
Hao ni wale baby girl.
This is gonna be kind of personal. Can you tell us please, are you a kienyeji or do you think you're a kienyeji, improved kienyeji Pro Max?
We only have 3: kienyeji, improved kienyeji and baby girl.
She came with a certain category of Pro Max.
So yeye anajaribu kuongeza ile improved kienyeji.
Iko blended kidogo. Wewe yako category yako ni gani?
Me am Pro Max kienyeji. Una get?
Maureen please.
I think I'd go
kienyeji.
No, don't say for her. Let
her say
I don't know, to be very honest, I'm very against the whole kienyeji thing, but I'll go with improved kienyeji. I'm not a baby girl.
Actually, uko very happy. Usikia nikisema mimi Kusha mimi. Lakini kienyeji ndio the best.
Yeah,
No.
the best.
Yeah.
Now what do you
I-
think like
I-
the next the question is
wait, before we got to that question on that, huh?
Yes.
What would you go for? Kienyeji improved ama baby girl, bro?
Improved kienyeji, but if again I find that improved kienyeji Pro Max. I mean, let's again move the story.
Improved kienyeji Pro Max.
Yeah, improved kienyeji Pro Max. Hii ni set mpya, una get? Si set mmezoea huku. Like si set ya kienyeji, una get? Yes, I can do all those shit. Whatever hizo vitu kienyeji wanafanya. Lakini mimi naonanga wale baby girl wanakuanga na standards zenye hata kuna, una get?
They're copying
they're copying a lifestyle that they don't even afford. Una get? They can't even afford.
Morini is saying something.
I believe there's a difference between slay queens and baby girls.
No, you have to be louder.
Okay, I'm saying I believe there has to be a difference between slay queens and baby girls. Right? And I feel like the slay queens...
But I think slay queens now have come back to baby
girls. There's even that term imekuwa long nikisikia slay queens, na get?
How?
Who are you then?
Because I really don't.
Be one side.
It's either you're hot or you cold.
I don't
Hakuna
understand
warm.
why we are defining people according to kienyeji or city girl or
No,
I
you know.
I don't understand the whole concept. Hence, I'm not subscribing to it.
But the good thing you had said, you are an improved Roma.
Yeah, and we love that.
I'd go with that. But then,
No.
because I wouldn't say, like I said, unnecessary expectations.
Okay.
Hence, and I don't think I do most things that people define kienyeji as. Hence, the only way I can define myself is an in-between, right?
Now that is an improved kienyeji.
Which is an improved kienyeji.
And we add Pro Max.
Yeah.
Now,
No, imagine you can't.
now, that was so far. Now, Magara.
Yes.
We're talking about now why men are not marrying baby girls, but they're hanging out with baby girls. They are going to bed with baby girls. Like they're really laying baby girls. Lakini wale ma wife materials, ma kienyeji improved Pro Max wanaikuwa mama.
Mama.
Actually, I love to be mama. Una get? Jadi mimi kuna ile, as in if someone calls me mama, kuna tu a design na feeling special, na get?
Ile ya Mjaluo?
Yeah. Mama. Mama.
Like
when inakuanga fine.
If the roles are reversed au unaweza endea kienyeji ama unaweza endea msee mwenye ako more informed.
You know, the kienyeji thing also goes to men, not only.
For men, me kienyeji no man.
See?
Kienyeji
For men.
You going for
La hasha.
Not even improved kienyeji.
No. Me. Improved for me, I can go for improved. Junajua, lakini sasa for man, but for man kienyeji is just bad. Atakuwa anasema like wewe osha vyombo, ameka pale nipe maji, nipe, you know.
Yaani utake tu kutuma kidogo yawa.
Si kutuma kidogo yawa. Hiyo na kwa alafu pia design kienyeji anatumana is just bad. Unaona? Kuna ile kuna tu ile time.
If I can try to understand you that the kienyeji guys, they kind of male chauvinists.
Yeah, they're chauvinistic. And for me, chauvinistic
and
is just a no.
Now, what do we give to the improved boys?
But that's
now,
just being a typical African man. You must
now.
But do we need typical African men?
But try to.
Do we need typical African men in a society that is constantly growing? I mean, there's technology, people are changing.
Yeah, but
we also need people we also need men who are evolving. We don't need to grow, we are evolving, but then the man is still stuck to the traditions. You'll collide at some point.
I guess we still need them.
Wanasemanga mwacha mila ni mtumwa, but kuna zile zingine tu you have to put away with them.
Aurelia, we trying to find.
I just don't get.
We trying to find name for these town boys now, baby girl for men. What do we call them?
For me, I'll call them town boys.
Yeah.
And there's this other category before you continue. There's this other category of boys. I don't know how I can explain them. Those with famos, very huge jackets. Okay, I'm not just trying to criticize
the opposite of the opposite of the girl.
Sasa
the one who wants
the one who
those kind of boys. I'm talking about boys. Those kind of boys,
yeah. The opposite of baby girl now.
Yeah, the oldie ones. Okay, I'm not.
No.
I think the socials will be the opposite of slay queens.
Yeah.
Right? And then the town boys will be the opposite of baby girls. You get? In that, I wouldn't go for the socials. Because, man, nah.
That is why they're bad boys. Let us call them bad boys.
Bad boys.
A town boy can still be a bad boy.
Yes, that is the name.
Personally, I don't ascribe to socials. It's just me. I don't.
What, you don't? Don't?
Socials are just not my thing.
Turn off.
Whether when unaweza kuwa soshi, but then when
you are kienyeji, you are trying.
Unaweza kuwa soshi, but when town boy.
Town boy.
Whichever, I don't ascribe to that.
Why?
They're just bad.
I believe in. I don't believe in you wearing Louis Vuitton. I believe in you wearing simple but decent. You get? You don't have to spend 10,000 on a jacket. I mean, you can put on something decent, which is not as expensive, but then the way you appear to other people,
and plating your hairs. How do you all just do that thing? May just don't. No, it's fashion, whatever, fashion and trends and whatever. But everybody has his or her own prescriptions and whatever tests. But for me, so she's are just a no-goes on.
In terms of kienyeji, both ways, just if you are someone who likes traditions, find someone who likes those traditions. If you're someone who believes that the world is growing and people need to learn, people need to change some things, find someone who's willing to. If you've decided, like from the beginning of the relationship, you decide if you're going to pay the bills 50-50 and share the duties 50-50, you agree that from the beginning. But then if you find someone who believes that a woman should cook, a woman should clean, a woman should be a housewife, then he should also be willing to pay the bills fully, and it should also be something that you agree with as the woman.
Really hapo nakubali haraka.
Very fast. As in, if you want me to do wifely duties, you should also do the husbandry duties. Una get?
Alipe rent, all the bills.
All the bills.
Because
you don't expect me to fulia you, na even you don't know whatever goes on ama how my bills are being nini. Hadi kama wewe ungekuwa una ni bills ungelipa mama fuo, una get? But for me niko pale na fua. Hadi hata utaniletea Vicks.
Unasugua na kuja na flowers too.
At least that flowers. Hey.
I think that's why the first man who tried to write books about women died in page 996. Still writing it because he never understood.
Finished.
And the second also followed him. And all those who are gonna be wanting to write books about women, you can understand. It's very that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, women, they telling us here that we should also do the husbandry things. But again, if we try to do the husbandry things and then leave them the roles of being a woman, they'll try to say that I can also be independent. If you tell them, okay, be independent, they'll come back and say, no, you have to be the husband. And now they want this equal gender thing, like men and women are equal. You see, this thing has happened also in the Ukraine going on war.
Where they told the women to go. It's there before in World War I, II. Now the third one is theirs for the women.
And then the men and boys were told go to war, and then the women were told to evacuate. And they were very happy, like our men should go to war. And you girls or you women
if women go to war, the generations are over.
Like there are things that women can do and women cannot. Men can do, women can do, and men can do, women cannot do.
I saw somewhere that Maureen, sometimes you guys are really ni ngumu kuelewa. Saa zingine mnaweza tuambia eti hamna nguvu na saa zingine hata mmetushinda na nguvu. Umetushika nguvu.
Sometimes we, and then as ladies we are just smart, like literal very smart, yeah. Like tuko too smart.
You're improved kienyeji Broma.
If I'm asking something.
Yeah.
Because of equality.
Yes.
So we still have women in the army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 over 100. 1 out of 100, I guess.
No. Nowadays people go.
Yeah,
We are
have
not
a
yet
mean,
at a place where we can say we have equal opportunities for both men and women in terms of all positions, whether it goes from being in the army or being in the corporate world.
Yeah.
So that we can't really blame it on women for not being able to, occupy some positions. But as we are growing, we see more women doing things that were considered manly. We see more lady pilots. We see more women in the army. We see more women leading. We see presidents who are ladies. But then it will take us such a long time to reach a point where it's normal. Like it's not an achievement for a woman to be a president. It will reach a point where we are all given equal opportunities, right? So it's not a surprise when women go to the army. But so long as we are not yet at that point, it will always be a surprise.
Now, when it comes to gender roles, what do you guys think? Do you think tumefika where a man should share with a woman, like mnafaa kufanya duties 50-50?
We can't actually put a percentage in gender roles. Like gender roles should just come. Don't tell me I have to do 60, you do 40, 50-50. Why? Like gender roles, they should just unajonga ile like click. If you are saying me I've woken up very early, nime prepare breakfast, natoka job. Don't just wake up and go like ni kama umeandika mbot. Like roles usieke percentage, just do. Like
what do you have to tell us about that?
Maureen, what are you telling us about that?
Again, I believe we should both agree from the beginning of the relationship. Is it 50-50? Is it 90-10? Is it 80-20? You both agree. If you feel you're not for doing the wifely duties, you agree from the beginning.
But do you know, for acha nikwambie, for men, if you put a percentage to it, like 50-50, ama ati you are telling them to nini, wengine they can't, like some people anachoka tu, anaona kwa utanipikisha daily. But unajua sasa, like for us ladies, at least sometimes you want just tuamke tupate at least breakfast, unajua tumepikiwa, tunasikia fiti. Kwanza breakfast
that all goes to the point of do you want a kienyeji, do you want a town boy?
Now this is very interesting. Now everybody who's watching from back at home, I don't know what you like, if it is a kienyeji improved or baby girl.
I'm a Pro Max.
It's your choice, but we're here to tell you that you have to make a right decision, because these times dating is so hard, and at least there are some basics that you have to understand before you get yourself into a relationship. We'll get back to that as our episodes come on. Thank you.